Yeah, we have a lot of expiring, but
to bring back.
But Zay, why don't you think we can get Giannis then?
I don't know.
Well, I think we have a fair amount of role players.
yeah, we don't got.
got Dalton in a first-round pick, bro.
I don't
We
know.
not getting that
I don't know.
nigga,
I mean,
bro.
I guess we
trade
could.
value went down.
Let's
I don't
just
know
talk
if
about it
Austin
because
Reeves is enough for Giannis.
I don't want to talk
Let's just
about
talk about it because I brought it up. Let's just talk about it. It came out today. Howard Beck talking about Los Angeles teams. Giannis.
I'm muting up.
Lakers, Knicks, maybe Clippers, maybe Nets, Miami Heat.
Let's think of James.
Let's say you. Let's say you. Let's say you.
Giannis
What
highlights from my screen,
are we
bro.
doing?
So everybody.
How we feeling?
Just retired.
I'm just saying,
good.
if you break down, if it's about preferred teams, if his preferred teams are really those teams, if it's those 5 teams, okay. If it's those 5 teams, let's just think about it. Okay. Asset return wise, I say clearly it's the Brooklyn Nets, right? They have the picks you want. If you want to do a package of Claxton and Cam Johnson with those picks, you absolutely can do it. They probably have, out of those 5 teams, pretty easily have the best asset pool that you could possibly provide for a superstar like Giannis, okay? The worst package, to me, it's between the Clippers and it's between the Miami Heat, because I don't know what the fuck Miami really has to give up. They don't really have a lot of picks, so the picks aren't really there. The young talent they have is not very good, right? Like Jovic is an okay player. Jaime Jaquez fell off a cliff. I don't even know what happened to Jaime Jaquez.
I do, but we ain't got to
I don't think you trade. If you get Giannis, I don't think you want to give up Tyler Hero because he's your 3rd best player. And then obviously Bam's not getting put in the deal. So they really don't have the assets to make a real serious run at Giannis. The Clippers don't have any picks. The Clippers have the players, but I don't know if they even. What's the trade? Are you trading Norman Powell, Zubac, and fucking
James is disgusting.
You on your own with that one, James.
Bogdanovich? I don't know the trade.
He got it. He got that.
Jesus.
So we have the best, and we have the 2 worst. Best and 2 worst. So that leaves to me.
I don't lie.
And the Brooklyn Nets are a rebuilding team. Who knows the team wants to play for a rebuilding team?
Oh wait, that's Billy-ish, nigga.
Bro, y'all gotta mute up.
That leaves Lakers. Yeah, I'm literally please.
All right, my fault.
She's 18 anyway. You guys are weird. But
James
that leaves Lakers and Knicks, bro. I don't know if the Knicks. I mean,
what could they? I guess
they're not about that.
What are the Knicks doing? What are the Knicks doing?
They don't have no picks no more, right?
They're stuck, bro. They're not ungutting that team, bro. It's over.
Rockets? I guess Rockets.
But the Rockets aren't even included in this, though.
I mean, but
I'm just going off the preferred teams. I'm not obviously we know there's teams out there that have the packages to go get a young. That's not the argument here. I'm talking about based off those 5 teams and the situation, because you have to include situation, team, asset pool, right? I would probably rule out the Clippers because they don't have the assets. I probably rule out Miami because they don't have the assets, right? I think that leaves the Brooklyn Nets, who are a rebuilding team, and who knows if Giannis wants to leave a shit team to be on another shit team, because it's going to take them at least a year, maybe 2, to make a real contender in Brooklyn if he goes there, especially if you're trading away Cam Johnson, Nick Claxton, and whatever salary filler to make the deal happen. So I think that leaves the Knicks and the Lakers. And the Knicks gave up 4 or 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, bro. I don't think that's the trade chip, right? OG Anunoby makes $44 million. I don't think that's a trade chip either. Jalen Brunson is the whole purpose of you pairing Giannis with someone. I don't think he's a trade chip. So what are you really? What are the Knicks giving you?
I think the better question. I think obviously if they would take it, well, here it's so complicated because he is maybe the best player in the NBA.
Stop.
Okay,
He said maybe. He said maybe.
whatever.
He said maybe.
It's
He said
James.
maybe.
I,
Not
I
even a
know James
contention.
back.
He said
Always
maybe.
this
He
nigga
said his
taking
name
that email,
was.
bro.
Don't even
This
talk
Just
nigga
said
about
don't
it.
take
maybe.
a day off.
Not even top 10. Nah, bro.
Regardless,
It's fine. He's top 5. Whatever.
yeah, he's
Fuck
top
it.
5. Yeah, he's top 10. He's definitely top 50.
Right. Top 100 in my opinion.
What is your faith level? Because we talk, and it's crazy to even say this because I know it's Giannis. Like I know it's Giannis. I know he's amazing. What is your faith level in? It's not going to take a lot to build a contender, I guess, around Giannis and Luka, but it is going to cost. There's really no way around it costing everything we have. You know,
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's gonna cost everything we could possibly trade, and all the picks with Giannis and Luka. I would want to be. I would want to know what the next steps are in that. What are the next steps in that? Because obviously depth is as important as
So
it's
you're
ever been in
saying.
the
So
NBA.
you're saying.
I'm not saying
Even
no
if
to
we
it.
get, you're saying even if we get Giannis, how much do we trust Rob Pelinka to
Or how much is
actually?
possible with how much you end up trading for Giannis?
I think that's one of the reasons why I'm kind of like lower on the idea of Giannis because it's like unless LeBron leaves, you don't really have money to do anything. If LeBron leaves, yeah, it opens up an MLE. You got a couple exceptions. Now you can go sign some guys, right? But if Braun opts in and you trade for Giannis, bro, you literally are asset strapped. You don't got shit. You don't got no picks, no swaps. Like you're done. Like this is your team, and you just gotta hit on bet minimum signings.
And like, do you really want to
So
be there again? But the big that's one of the best. Well, theoretically on paper, one of the best duos ever on paper. I mean,
yeah, I mean it's Luka and Giannis. Like
it's Luka Giannis, 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA. But it's an interesting thought, bro. I think either way, I'm not saying no to Giannis, but
one nigga playing defense, one nigga not.
it's an interesting.
I just for me. So I think my biggest question is the fit. What I don't question is the package. I don't question it. I'm sorry. I know you've been kind of like, bro, what the fuck? We're gonna
But
give
you know why I
Austin to
don't
get
like the
fucking
fit,
Giannis.
though,
But I'm looking at these other teams. I'm like, dude, these other teams don't have shit.
Rome,
The
you
teams
know
he
what?
wants to go to,
I'm not gonna lie.
they
I
don't
think
have shit,
the
bro.
Celtics would trade Jaylen Brown for Giannis. I think they
Man,
would.
hell no.
But
No, I
Giannis
think
has
they
to
would.
want to go to Boston.
No,
Why?
if he does.
Like this, a part of this is superstar players are going where the fuck they want to go, bro. If that nigga don't want to go to Boston, that nigga's not gonna go to Boston.
So look, this is the thing though. Giannis is a point forward, bro. He really need that pill in his hand. I don't think he played off ball well enough. Like he could, but like trying to get him into that shit, that role after being that guy for so long, it's so hard to see, bro. Like at least
No,
with
I agree.
Braun, it's the
I
tail
agree with
end of
you,
his
bro.
career. Like
I agree with you, bro. I don't.
It's
you know
so
what I mean?
funny talking about a player this great like this, but it is
I don't
true.
think Luka and Giannis are going into. They're not going to adapt to each other. I don't think they would, bro.
Like which one? You mean collide?
Like no, I'm saying like people like great players make it work. Great players figure it out. I don't think Giannis and Luka are doing that. I don't think they're gonna be like.
Agree.
I'll get off the rock, dog. I'll set screens for you, and I'll just be a play finishing dude, and you can have the ball in your hands, and Luka, you just spot up sometimes, and you be an off ball guy. I don't think neither guys are gonna do that.
Like niggas think this is the second coming of Shaq or Kareem and Magic, and
it's not.
Like I need niggas to realize Luka playmaking is predicated on how he score.
T, you know what would be a better duo? Kevin Durant. No.
Well,
Kevin Durant is an off ball player.
Yeah, he's an off ball.
I'd rather do Luka KD than to do.
I think the problem with KD is that for the Lakers, because you probably got to trade Austin in that deal, and I think they are probably like, why am I trading Austin for a 37-year-old superstar when LeBron gonna retire soon? And I don't know. I just feel like this shit all cooked. Like it's just like
no, I don't want to trade for KD either. I'm sorry.
I mean, the more the days go by.
No, Zay, I don't want to hear you. I do not want to. No, Zay, you're not allowed. You got to stay on the other side.
The more I'm watching,
no. Because when I was on this island by myself, you and James
by yourself.
me. Y'all crucified me
So
for
I
this
definitely
shit, bro.
disagree. But
Y'all
now,
fucking no, you didn't just disagree. Y'all crucified me for this shit.
No,
we
no,
did.
no.
Or I did.
No,
I did.
no,
I can't speak for James. I did.
my take was always, what does the roster look like after a KD trade? I always said that. I always said
I'm
that.
at the point now where do I really care?
I was
Nigga, you
I never
should.
said, hell
At the point
no.
now,
I'd
man,
keep
give me
Reeves over
Give me
KD. I never
KD,
said that.
fuck it, bro.
Listen,
Yeah,
KD,
I don't
stay,
want to
that's
gut
fair.
my
bro.
team for
Stay
this
low.
nigga. That's
My
That's
take
fair,
was,
James.
look like
You did say that, James.
yeah,
Vando.
my
It's
take
gonna
was
look
always,
like
if you could show me like a respectable roster after a KD trade, I'm
it's gonna
all
look like
for it.
Troy Brown.
See,
It's
But I
gonna
not
look
think,
like
but I
not
think,
Kendrick
gut
but I
team.
Nunn.
think, but I would say,
Let's get Kevin
I
Durant
think
worse
Zay
than
was
him, man.
more
Let's get this
leaning
money,
on the
man.
side of like, damn, do I want to trade Austin for this?
Yeah, more
Am I
niggas wanted to
sure?
keep Austin.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Because
trade.
and Raj was on the same, Raj's like, bro, I'm not doing that. Hell no, I'm not trading Austin Reeves for fucking.
And that's what he was hooping too, so I get it.
Yeah,
KD
yeah.
is a
I don't want
Full
to
lifelong.
sense, I get
overreact to a
Yeah.
series, but I'm not like if it happened, I'm like, all right, turn up.
That's
We
nice.
wrong now. Fuck it.
I think
I'm
Giannis,
saying that's what we gonna do with like Kendrick
just
Nunn
because of
type of
his
niggas.
age, I feel like Giannis is probably more. He's probably more on like the idea of, all right, you know what, Rob Pelinka, I can bet on Luka and Giannis for the next 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to how much longer does KD even have in the league? Not to say I think KD's gonna play for a while, but just the viability of a 37-year-old, he's injury prone. I just don't know if it makes sense for the Lakers to go that route.
I think
I
we
mean, he
need
kind of
to.
is. I
So
agree.
VAR says I think we need to prioritize depth over stars, but with KD, depending on what you trade for KD, you can kind of do both. But you have to be a really good GM to do this, though. But you can kind of do both.
Yeah.
But you got to thread
Really
the needle
good
real
GM
good.
is the keyword.
But Zay, do you see my logic in these other teams in these big markets trade packages? Like, do you see where I'm like, dude, we can act like Austin Reeves and fucking Dalton and all our picks is shit. We can act like that shit. But when you look at what these other teams have to offer, that shit's ass too, bro.
Yeah.
So at that
I'm
point, it
definitely gonna act
becomes
like that.
at that point it becomes all right. Well,
What type
the
of ass you
lesser,
like?
yeah. What type of ass? What type of ass, bro? Because
Well, I
at that
think it
point,
really, but
Yeah.
White.
I think it really
White
is.
is
It's
crazy.
more that would come into play if he would really be like,
No, let me
which I
stop
always
joking.
thought too. But it's like, where does he really want to go? If he really wants to go to the Lakers, but I still was like, bro,
He want to go
our
to the
package
Clippers,
kind of
bro.
ass. It's kind of.
Oh my god, I
I
can
don't
see that
want
nigga.
him.
I can see him.
I
going to
just
Clippers,
feel like we have a top 2 package out of the 5 teams.
We
That's
do,
my argument.
Facts.
but it's gonna gut our fucking team.
Like
bro.
out,
the expiring
Wait,
contract?
I got the team for Giannis.
No,
Is
it
that the
has
conversation?
to be Austin, Rui,
no,
all
yeah,
of
it's
our
gonna be
picks.
everything.
It has
It's
to be all of our best
it's
players.
That's
every
good
Dalton
this
probably.
nigga.
have.
I'm sorry.
It's
Yeah,
Austin,
yeah,
Dalton,
maybe,
Rui.
yeah.
It's Austin, Dalton,
Yeah.
Rui.
All right.
It's
I'd
He's
rather-
building the
how much shit
margins,
we
nigga.
have.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I'd rather
distributing those
build.
niggas
I'd rather
myself,
build
bro.
around Luka to do
Bro,
that.
stream
I'm
gets
sorry.
so unhinged at 1 o'clock.
sorry,
in the morning, bro.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
can y'all not send goons so I can actually read the chat? Like, why do y'all keep doing this? bro?
Obviously the
I'm
better
deleting
thing,
that.
and it sucks because
Damn, I was just pulling it up.
I guess you would
My
go
fault,
to
bro.
LeBron and say, hey, bro, listen, I don't know how long you're gonna play. You could really do us this solid.
Shout out James.
Do us this real solid. And
What's
play
the
in
solid?
Milwaukee.
Taking a pay cut?
No,
We're trading
play in
him. Oh,
play in Milwaukee. Tell Milwaukee
So-
you'll play, and I think
wait,
everybody-
Zay, were you in the chat today earlier
Yeah,
in the
I
morning?
saw some
I
of
was
that.
saying
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
so me and Vinay were talking about this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm sorry, bro. I think Braun gotta go. If you go get y'all, I don't think niggas doing this whole big 3 shit. Nah, bro.
That's not a big 3. Braun
Gotta go, bro.
Nah, bro, I gotta go if Giannis
The only
comes.
way it's a big 3 is if he is shameless, which I wouldn't put it
I
past
don't
because he
think
wants to be in LA, and decline the player option and
I'm
literally do what I never thought he would do.
Oh, why
and
would he
vet
do
man.
the
Hey,
Lakers?
Brian, listen, let's get this money.
And he
You're
declined the
not
player option
doing
and
it.
vet man.
I don't know why niggas think Bron. Exactly. I don't know Bron.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Leave this guy, bro.
Trading for Giannis, in a funny way, even though it's like a no-brainer, right? In your mind, it's actually a fuck you to LeBron. Like, it's actually like, yo, LeBron, we don't give a fuck about what you do, bro. Like, we are.
They already
going
traded AD.
all
Then-
in.
No, but respectfully
yeah.
though, respectfully.
Listen, let's go get Giannis.
Nah,
bro.
but I'm
board now.
saying, but I'm
Listen.
saying, like,
all that I hear
Yeah,
you,
nigga.
Rome. All that would
even
be
Yeah,
respectfully
we're
though.
at the
Team,
point,
nigga.
like, we're at the point where we're literally all
Listen.
agreeing, like, yeah, I don't think this shit's gonna work with LeBron here.
Nigga,
That's
I'll
kind of
trade him.
insane. we're already questioning the fit between Luka and Giannis.
Yeah.
Could you imagine throwing Bron in that mix?
Oh, that's
Bron's actually good. Bron's
Not
actually
even a
good.
That's not even a bad fit. I don't know.
He's actually
That
good
shit
next
is
to
horrible,
stars. He's
Tony.
actually good next
How?
to
He's
stars.
a great off.
Nah, I
It's
think it's
3
actually
years, bro.
basketball wise. I think it's actually not bad. I think the salary
not
part
bad
is
at all.
terrible.
it's the
I
salary
think-
part is
I
worse
don't-
than
Explain.
Pop.
It's the
No,
Luka
I don't-
part, my
I don't
nigga.
think-
It's your favorite player, nigga.
It's literally exactly. It's
The
one
Luka
nigga
part
that makes it
especially,
terrible.
LeBron
Bron
is
don't make that shit
One,
terrible.
one could argue that Giannis and Bron might be.
Bro, Luka don't do shit off
No,
ball.
but that's
bro.
my
It's-
point. Wait,
it's
time out.
literally the
Wait, time
better
out. Time
fit.
out. Time out.
Yeah.
That's my
Literally,
point,
bro.
though. That's my point. We didn't sign up to going for Bron. We signed up to going for Luka. But you traded for Luka. So
Technically,
now,
we didn't sign up.
whether
for
or
that.
not
if you get Giannis, it's
whether or not
his team.
Luka's the fit problem, whether or not he's a problem, he's also
The
in
focal
Rob
point.
and Lakers' mind, he's also the solution. So that's what they're gonna live and die with. So Bron would just be a casualty in this situation. It's not like oh well, because Bron fit better. Sorry, Luka, you're gonna have to take a back seat and do all this shit. No, hell,
Nah,
no.
hell
This is-
nah.
This is
Bron
hey,
wasn't taking a back seat.
Luka, we feel like if we get a guy like Giannis, we're actually optimizing you better. And Bron, sorry, dude, I don't know how this is gonna fit with you, but sorry, bro.
But I
Either
can't
fit
see
around,
that.
or get the fuck out. And
But
that's
it's so-
kind of where it's gonna.
but the
end up.
pro- it's
And
just
all that
so
would
hard.
be respectfully though. Like
It's
like
so
I said,
hard
it's
though
like-
That
because
shit, that shit comedy, bro.
It's respectfully, bro. It's not. This ain't. Oh fuck LeBron, it's time to go, nigga. It's more so like, bro,
you're
you have.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's
Bron,
fuck- it's
this
still
nigga
fuck
James
LeBron,
is dead ass
technically,
moving
but
like
it
a
don't
fucking
matter.
spam account. You know those accounts that come from fucking Space
Listen,
Game
Giannis,
and
man.
just start fucking spamming shit, bro. I didn't even know James has an Instagram. How are you even seeing this thing?
Didn't even-
Nigga, when did you
I'm
get Instagram,
crying.
nigga?
I'm crying.
Jesus Christ.
Nigga
But
said I
I'll
ain't
say,
nigga
bro,
this.
what it's hard to say this about Giannis too because he's obviously a great player. But it's like, bro, when can we ever just build a regular team? It's like, bro, we're gonna just always do this fucking, bro. Can we?
I
just
think,
build a
bro,
normal
but like
team?
it's tough because he's like top 5 in the league right now.
Man,
Like,
so
it's like-
what? That Matt, bro, that shit.
I know, but we keep doing this shit where we just trade everything for niggas. My God, damn, bro.
We gotta
but
stop doing
bro,
that.
at the same time, we're saying trade everything, nigga. This is Giannis and Luka Doncic being on the same team.
But
That's why
that's a
you
clunky
honestly
fit, bro.
can't turn it down if it
Us-
presents itself.
Us simply just being fucking basketball fucking nerds and fucking dweebs with this shit is why we're talking about fit. Any nigga in their right mind is like, bro, just do it. Like, fuck
No.
you got Luka,
Any
got it. Just do
nigga
it.
in they fucking fans out mind would say do it.
I'm just saying, bro.
You
Like,
kind of, but if you can get
it's kind of a. You just do it, bro. You just do it.
if you
do
can
it.
get one of the
I mean,
best
you do
players
it, but I just can't
You
see
do
it
it.
ever.
with
You just
Luka
do
in
it,
him,
bro.
I'm
you
sorry.
do it. No
We say
question.
this about
This
every
ain't
time.
like-
He's a
I
walking
mean,
the
it's
faces
a-
from Klaus.
Even
This
if
ain't
Bron
Austin
is there
Reeves.
for 1 year, you do it. I'm not gonna lie.
But
If
that'd
that's
be a waste
possible.
of 1 year.
It
Nah,
would be a waste of 1 year.
I
But you
no,
still do it.
you
But
do
you
it.
still do it. But you still do it. Still do
You
it.
do it,
Sorry,
bro.
Brian. It's your last year, nigga. Sorry.
But that's why it sucks because
your
bro,
farewell tour,
we're
nigga.
acknowledging that this
Yep.
probably isn't the greatest idea, but we're still gonna do it. And I think
yeah, but
that's
we're the
what we've done
Lakers, bro. Like,
for years.
That's the problem.
It's probably not
Yeah.
the,
We don't
the most
build.
amazing idea, but
no, that's not
We
the
don't
problem,
fucking
nigga.
build, bro.
We won the second most championships.
This
in
conversation,
the NBA.
Man, we talk.
Nah,
By
but
doing
I'm saying
this.
about.
That's
I'm
not
talking about
what
right
that
now,
was.
though. G,
I think
ain't
this
talking about now, bro.
conversation. This is
But
why
that's
niggas
literally
get
the
bigger
formula, though.
No,
That's
it's
literally
not.
our
It's not
formula.
basketball.
That's different because when they had Shaq and Kobe, that was one of the better built teams in the league,
Nigga,
and especially
bro,
when they had Kobe
today's
alone.
time,
And,
bro, that
and
shit
Kobe
not
and
work.
Shaq fit, bro. Like they
Yeah,
literally
they
fit.
fit. And that
They
shit
fit.
kind of just happened. Like they drafted Kobe, Shaq got traded. Like that shit kind of just fell.
Bro,
This
to
shit
be
now is
honest, I
kind of
feel
just.
like star power is overrated in the league nowadays. I just feel like that.
Yeah, there's
I
so
don't
many
think.
good
Okay,
players.
wait,
in
time
the
out,
league.
time
It's
out.
too
I
many.
don't know,
It's
bro.
too
What do you
many.
mean we haven't
hold on,
built
hold on,
shit
hold on.
since the
I
80s?
think
What the
I
fuck?
think we're going too far into the whole depth versus star shit.
Yeah.
I don't think you can overrate Giannis and Luka Doncic on the same basketball court, like
What?
playing together.
I don't either. But when Luka dominated, he had a good team around him. When
I'll
Giannis
spy one mid,
dominated, he
nigga.
had a good team around him.
I don't think when we do the star power shit, that's like, yeah, bro, you could overrate fucking Kevin Durant and Devin
Devin
Booker.
Booker,
And
yeah.
fucking
So
Madison.
realistically, if Giannis comes and we just sign niggas,
that's
we
bad.
can only got minimum contracts,
Bro,
right?
you're
Fill out the
signing
roster?
niggas off the street unless Braun leaves. You're signing
Trash.
niggas off
It ain't nothing in the streets.
And even
Nothing.
and
Even
even
if
if
Bron
Bron
leaves-
and
even
even
Bron
if
leaves,
Bron
and
leaves,
even if Braun leaves, and even if Braun stays and he take a pay cut,
Same
bro.
shit.
Exactly.
even
We're
if he
not gonna
leaves,
have Giannis,
even if
bro.
he
Can't
leaves
you
for
send?
nothing.
Wait. Can't you send out as much salary as Giannis's contract?
Niggas always
mean?
bring up that Giannis
So,
can't
this
shoot,
year-
and then niggas still averages.
What do you mean
82.
by that? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, who cares
As
that
of-
he can't shoot?
I'm
bro?
talking about.
As
I'm
of-
talking about. So if we send out
I
as
don't
much as
understand
we
Nigga,
get
the
back,
force,
won't we
bro.
just be in the same money situation or no?
But it'd be even worse because we lost like 4 players.
You lost actual non-vet minimum level players.
Yeah.
So now you're replacing those guys.
We got
vet
Luka
minimum.
with replacement
Hoop
level
in the
players
last
on
3
vet
minutes,
minimum because you don't have the money to refill
Yeah,
all
watch,
those
nigga.
spots.
And technically, we seen how that looked.
No, yeah, obviously.
la-
I'm saying when we
a la
like, you know how
Russell
we talk
Westbrook.
about now how we can get Nikhil, whatever
I'm straight on
MLE.
that
Smoking
shit.
J,
You
bro.
know we
Stupid to get out
still
the
be able to
fucking
get that
number.
with Giannis.
Like there's a world.
You
Okay,
could
I'll say
if-
it like
if
Yeah,
this.
I
Zion-
take
I feel like
Torian. I take Torian back.
There's a world where you could trade for Giannis. Braun takes a massive pay cut. You get the MLE and you get a biannual
Massive.
exception. You could do that.
Holy shit. We do
You
that.
could
That's
do
cheating.
that. You could do that, but I don't think LeBron James is doing it. That's the problem.
If we get
I
Giannis,
think-
If we get
I think-
Giannis,
I
he'd
think
be
in that
crazy
scenario
not
he
to.
would. I think in that scenario he would.
yeah, if we
I think
get
he's not
Giannis, he
doing that,
would,
bro.
bro. I'm
Because
He's
sorry.
taking a pay
I
cut
think-
for
Yeah,
Giannis.
I think
It's
Because
essentially
I
he's
actually,
taking
I
a
actually
pay cut
think
for
he would
Giannis.
be.
He's doing
I actually
that.
think he would be
Maybe.
if they presented
I
that
think
to
it's
him.
not
I
about
think
to take
he'd
a
be on
massive
board.
pay cut for that nigga.
I think he'd be on
Yes,
board
he
with
would.
it.
He'd take a big haircut for that.
It'd
For
have to be
Giannis?
like
Curry playing in the league.
it'd have to be like
That's really
it'd have to be
what
like,
you
dude, you're making like $30 million at most.
I think he's fine.
Nigga's
With
a bill.
I
Nigga's a
think
billionaire.
that's
He
about
rich.
right. I mean, the
So
nigga.
what?
I think he's fine with that.
I don't want to
I
hear the
think that's
billionaire
about
shit.
right,
I don't
bro.
wanna
He
hear- I don't
sucks
wanna hear-
now.
I don't want to hear billionaire shit because niggas were literally just
2
saying
out of
2
10
days
race
ago
bait, nigga.
he's worth a max and he should take the max. I don't know why now we're all of a sudden saying, oh no, he's a
because it's
billionaire.
Giannis.
No, but if you get
It's
Giannis,
Giannis,
though,
bro.
Yeah. I disagree with some of the points I was making in the chat. I think the Lakers
Pay cut
would
for Fluke.
present this
That's it.
idea to him, and I think he'd probably be down with it. Like he wants to win and he wants to stack the deck. I think he don't want to take crazy pay cuts for niggas like mid niggas. For Giannis,
But like
he
do you
fucking
think-
around take.
But like, bro, do you really think LeBron at this stage of his career, bro? I get it. He's old as fuck. He's in year 23 now. You really think he wants to just essentially corner sit, be a role player,
Yes. He just
And-
did it this
No.
year.
No.
I
and make
think-
and make like less money than he's supposed to make?
No.
He just did it
I
this
think
year.
yes. I think he did do it this
You
year.
think
He
so?
did. He
I
literally
don't
he
think
called
so,
it
bro.
for Austin.
Yeah.
For the
I don't-
most
like,
part, he
I
did
don't
do
think-
that shit in the playoffs.
I think
What?
LeBron James. Here's what I think, and maybe I'm wrong. I think I represent Bronx FC, so I think LeBron
Like
James.
Christian, bro.
I think he wants to be. I think LeBron James wants to still win play championship level basketball, and I think he wants to have a really, really big part in it, bro.
He
I wouldn't
would
say
with
that.
Giannis and Lucas still.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, he'd be a defensive
bro.
demon.
When
That's
you
what I'm
say
saying.
when you say
Bro,
big
we're
Defensive
like,
player of the year.
bro, we're like turning that nigga into like
wrong.
Sean
When
Marion,
you
dude.
say big part,
What about
you were saying Finals MVP, right?
Listen, go get Giannis
'Cause
and
that's
Braun,
not-
No,
bro.
no. I don't
Go
think it's just
somewhere else,
finals MVP.
man.
I don't think it's that simple. I don't think it's like an
Move.
accolade thing. I don't think it's an
But
accolade
see,
thing.
him not having a big part in the championship
Do y'all
discourse don't mean
understand?
shit to him.
If we do accolades,
Now, if that
if
nigga
we do-
retire, James,
if it is about accolades,
Fuck up,
bro,
G-Book.
his stats are gonna diminish to the point like, bro, he's not getting no All NBA shit. That All NBA shit gone. You're not getting no All NBA honors.
You're 22, bro.
You're
Who
not-
cares?
No,
The
I think
All
he
Star
could.
shit is gonna be a fan vote exclusively.
yeah, it's
Like,
a
you're not
farewell
gonna
tour.
be-
Wait. No.
It's a farewell tour.
Wait. I vehemently disagree because he's gonna He's gonna average 22 on the craziest efficiency in the world.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Yeah,
the
Evan Mobley.
That's what these wait. That's what these Cleveland niggas doing, and they making all.
He's
I'm
literally
about to
gonna
say,
be a
Mobley
two-way
doing
demon, bro.
I don't.
Like what?
What these niggas on the Cavs be doing?
Niggas
Mobley
think that
average
nigga
what,
gonna-
like 20?
No, he gonna be
Nigga,
completely
nigga,
off the
nigga.
ball and just be. All right,
Yeah.
bro.
So
Alright,
what did
bro.
But
that mean,
his
though?
impact. The
Is
thing
that a
is,
bad thing?
he's actually gonna probably get a lot more love award wise because his impact numbers are gonna be so crazy because the
They're gonna
teams
be
are gonna
high.
be so ridiculously good. Like we're gonna
That
win like
nigga-
60 plus games. It's actually gonna do
I
really
feel
well.
like
for
that
him.
sounds like
bro.
I feel like that sounds like the perfected version of this. But I
Perfect.
think there's also a version where like we're just talking about Luka and Giannis their fit, and we don't really know
I don't
what
think that's
this
a good
looks
fit,
like.
personally, though.
what we have no idea, bro. We don't know, bro. Like I'm sorry, man. I don't think Braun at this stage of his career. I know that he's great off ball, right? I know he's a great
I
off
mean, he's
ball
on the
player,
ball and he's a brick. So.
but like
All
I
right,
also
nigga.
think Braun has to
Nigga G-Book trying to bait.
have the
On
ball
me.
at some point, bro. Like
But I think he.
this
wa-
is
I think-
this was kind of what we ran into at the end of the season, where
Bro,
he was
he's gonna
playing
have
like
the
shit,
ball, nigga.
and niggas are saying, "Oh, he's trying to get back from injury," and I was saying, "Well, dude, he also
I
needs
wasn't
the ball in his
saying that.
hands." I was saying he needs the ball in his hands, and niggas were saying, "Nah, bro, he's
Because
hurting
he
the
third
team
option
because he
now.
doesn't have the ball in his hands." But like, I think Braun's gonna eventually have to
But
have.
Rome,
think-
think
I-
about what you're saying. Would you not gonna like no get the ball out of Giannis' hand? No, get the ball out of Luka's hand. Yes, get the ball out of Reeves' hand. Because what the fuck
But
is
for
he doing trusting Reeves that much?
But like Braun's gonna be in this. The way niggas were talking about Austin and Luka,
Look how
right?
you doing, Keith.
It's gonna be the same thing, but worse.
Nah,
Because
niggas was being delusional.
it'll be the same thing, but worse because Braun's not better than Luka or Giannis. So it's gonna be
He
even
better
worse.
than one of the niggas you said.
He's better than
He
Luka.
better than Luka.
All right, you guys got it.
Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. Hold the
Y'all
fuck
got it.
up.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
But
Y'all got
I'm
it.
gonna just
Do
say,
not- do not want
I would-
niggas.
It's all right. I
Maybe
get it.
I'm not
Niggas
Braun
forgot
FC.
who Luka was, bro.
Maybe I'm not Braun FC. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm
you're
not.
not. You're not. You're not
Yeah,
down.
you
nigga.
never was, nigga.
Niggas forgot who Luka was.
Maybe I'm not Braun FC.
You're not.
Y'all
You're not
niggas
trying to die to this shit, nigga.
Y'all
Took a
niggas
lose some weight, nigga.
Y'all
Get off
niggas
of that,
tripping.
nigga.
You gonna
I
have to.
forget shit,
You
nigga.
gotta.
One good
You gotta
playoff
die to
series
get out.
Y'all
in the last
niggas
five,
tripping.
nigga.
Y'all niggas
He
tripping.
forgot who.
Yeah,
I just think
nigga.
I think LeBron has been wanting to
Played
be in
good
this
in one
role
round
for
last year.
years, and
Mm.
I think that those things,
I'm in
those
the other
concerns, the
half.
fit concerns.
I
I
don't
think the
think
fit
Braun knows what.
concerns,
Go ahead.
the fit concerns are a lot more in the playoffs. I think regular season, just talent alone, you'll probably
Yeah, you
win.
can
Like,
just win. Yeah, you can win.
they
a lot of
just
games
win
yourself,
so
though.
many games.
Am
Well,
I
can we
crazy?
get some?
Am I crazy for saying I don't know if Braun understands what that really entails?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
are.
think he does. 'Cause
Nah, I think he does.
I don't think
You
he does.
you are
Wait,
crazy. to say that.
wait.
Wait, what you say? You kind of
I think
skipped.
it's a difference between what fans want and what he wants.
Zay is saying that Braun wants to be in this role, and I disagree.
He already
He
was in
been
that
begging
role.
He
for it
probably
though,
don't.
bro.
I don't think he's
He
begging
was
for
giving
this,
up the
bro.
ball to
I think
Luka,
Coach
right?
James been begging for like a
I don't think
Kareem role or
LeBron. I don't
something
think
like that.
LeBron's begging for Giannis and Luka on his team so that he can
Oh
be
no,
a
that's
fucking role
different.
player.
Kareem
But
was the
he'll
finals
take it.
MVP late in his career.
He'll take
Yeah, but
it.
even if he wasn't, I don't think he'd have a problem with that. Even if
I'm
Kareem didn't
saying
win Finals MVP, he wouldn't have
that's
a
a
problem
Kareem,
with
right?
I don't think Braun
We don't know that nigga. So.
begging to be a role player under.
I don't know.
that. We don't know this
Giannis.
baby you
think
posted in here either.
He was just
Hey
a
man,
fucking
look,
Wait,
role
I
y'all,
like
player.
y'all
the
watch that
Giannis idea.
video?
Let's go
It's
get
actually
Giannis, man. Brian, it's time to go,
The
man.
nigga was just a role player. I'm
it's an
sorry.
entertaining video.
Yeah, LeBron is taking. Look, I think it's a difference between what fans want and what he actually wants. Because I think fans want the nigga to be this impact
Superman.
guy, and clearly in these games,
I
bro,
don't even.
he's this year
I think
he's had
Braun wants
games
that,
where
bro.
he's. I don't think, bro, he had games this year where he shot the ball like 9 times in the whole game.
Niggas was
Yeah,
mad
because
about
he was
Preach,
watching
preach, Zay.
I
I
mean, but
think
that's
he's
because
ready for that.
Luka.
But I mean,
I think he's been ready for
there's
that. He's been ready for that.
there's been games where
I ain't
Giannis
watching
done
him
it.
sit in
There's
the
been
corner
games
for
where like
Reeves.
everyone.
On
Like,
me.
that's just
On
regular
me,
season,
on
though.
me, bro.
Bro, Reeves ain't gonna be on the team.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
Get
thank
that nigga
God.
off this fucking
That's just
team.
regular season shit, though.
Off my
Like,
earth.
Oh, who
that's
say he can't
Y'all
shoot?
cried,
Playoff
Back
shit.
out.
Even
God.
playoffs, even
That
in
was
this
playoff
playoffs,
shit.
White
That
niggas
9
want to
Luka
get
had to rock the
involved,
whole
get the ball
time.
more than LeBron.
Literally, bro.
Luka
don't-
had to rock the whole time, bro. Niggas was like, why isn't Braun going to go get the ball? And I'm like, I don't
I
think
think
LeBron wants the
wait, hold
ball.
on. Luka had the rock. Luka had the rock the whole
Bro.
time. Y'all saying Luka had the rock the whole
G-Book
time.
being a
What
He
the
retard.
fuck's
did.
gonna change
Him
with
and
Giannis?
Reeves.
What's
He
gonna change
did.
with Giannis?
Yes. He
More
did.
efficient offense.
A better
So
nigga.
what does Giannis? So what does Giannis do when Luka just has the ball in his hands?
Yeah, he's better.
Standing
Oh,
he
he's
on
actually
he's
score.
he's catching lobs. He's
Y'all don't think Giannis with the ball in
attacking
his
off the
hands?
catch.
Is JJ running anything for him?
Giannis
Or
don't
is he
want the
gonna
ball in
say
his
Luka
hands.
go ball?
Yeah, Giannis
What
can have
does
the ball
Luka?
in his hands.
What does Luka do when the ball's in Giannis' hands?
Stand his fat
I
ass.
mean, the
What is
same
he
shit he
doing?
was doing when the ball was in AR and LeBron
So
James'
nothing.
hands.
So nothing. So nothing.
But we also know
I
just
mean,
because
What
just
they
because
gotta do
because
them
about
niggas
him,
could
though?
also.
we know too, just because it's Giannis and Luka, he's still gonna have possessions where he tells them niggas, give me the ball, and they're gonna
That's
give him the
crazy.
ball.
Who the fuck's
Literally.
washing dishes?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I think that's fine. He gonna run
I
pick
don't
and
know,
roll
man.
with Giannis.
I think
JJ
Making
gonna
Luka,
incorporate some
quesadillas,
3-man.
I think Luka Doncic is the most ball dominant player in the NBA, and I think Giannis wants to be a point forward because that's what he's been his entire career. And I don't think those two things can genuinely coexist, bro.
Then why do you want
Even if LeBron's willing to sacrifice and be a role player, I just
But he ain't gotta be a role player. He gets to be the third option.
That's a
He's not a
clunky
role
fit,
player.
bro. I'm good on
That's
that.
a role player, nigga.
Listen, man.
mean,
Look, let's go
You
get
see, this
Giannis
is
Bron, man.
niggas
I don't
don't want
understand what's bad
LeBron to
about
win a
that.
ring as like a third option. That's
I don't think
that's
it's
what
nothing
niggas,
bad
that's
about
the niggas
that.
don't
That's
want.
I don't
wrong.
even
He
find
just-
I
nothing
think
bad
that's
about
good.
that, bro.
No,
I want
Zay,
Braun
he
want the
doesn't
nigga
belong
off
on
the
the team no
team,
more.
I'd rather it, bro. I'd rather the nigga be the
Why
third
this
with
nigga
the player.
fans
That's what I
don't
want,
belong on the
nigga.
team no more,
And
bro.
I think that's
Listen,
what he
Luka
been
Giannis,
wanting.
let's get this money, nigga. Brian, let's go somewhere else.
I don't think he's
that
wanted
nigga
to
Braun
be.
want him off the team. I'm
I
sorry.
don't think he's wanted to be.
I don't want him. That's not what I'm saying. Like that's not the conclusion that. I don't know why
think
you're
he
going
should
to that
probably just
Bro,
conclusion.
that
retire.
shit is
That's the
gonna be
thing.
great for LeBron. He's gonna have a
Like
nigga
y'all, like
finally more
I don't know
athletic than him, bro.
how you come to the conclusion listen, I want him off the team. I don't want Giannis. So
I don't either too. I don't.
So
Really
it's like,
Hey,
so it's like,
nah.
why? Like what? Like,
I'm trolling, Demon.
I would rather for the
And I
first
already
time
told-
in years.
and I
just
already told niggas
go all
that
in
if
right now.
LeBron leaves the Lakers, if he leaves the Lakers, we're fucked. We don't have the resources to fill that void. We're literally fucked if he leaves.
I smell
So
like
like,
shit.
even if we fucking hate LeBron,
I can't stand that.
You
nigga.
don't want him. You
Shout
don't
out
want him
Kobe,
to
that's
leave because you don't have a way to fill that void. You are
Can't
fucked.
stand
if he leaves.
Cleveland.